Hello everyone, it's me Sanjay Vasu back again for another video. This time I'm going to be doing it on Cambridge International Examinations Primary Checkpoint for Mathematics Paper 1 April 2018. Calculators are not allowed. Let's start. Question 1. Complete this calculation. 100 minus dash is 33. There's simply 100 minus 33, 67 should come over here. Question 2. Here's a rectangle drawn on a square grid. What's the area of the rectangle? That'll be 3, which is the width, into 6, which is the length, 18 squares. Because 3 into 6 is simply 18. Question 3. Complete this multiplication square. So we multiply the number on this column into the number on this row to get the values inside the 3 by 3 box there. 2 into 4 is equal to 8. 2 into 9 equals 18. 5 into 3 is 15. 6 into 4 is 24. 6 into 9 is 54. That's the answer. Question 4. Here's a shape made up of equilateral triangles. Shade 1/8 of the shape. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 triangles. And 1/8 of 16 is 2 triangles. So we simply have to shade in any 2 triangles on this shape. You can shade this one, or this one, any 2. It just has to be 2 triangles only. Question 5. Put these numbers into the correct place on the diagram. Even numbers and multiples of 5. So even numbers, we have 20 and 22. Out of this, there's 22 as an even number and 20 as a multiple of 5 and even number. And 23 and 25 are the main. 25 is a multiple of 5 but not even number. And 23 is none of them. That's the answer. Question 6. Here's the temperature control of an iron. The iron is off. Hassan needs to iron a cotton shirt. He turns the control in the clockwise direction. What angle should he turn it through? So he needs to iron a cotton shirt, so he needs to turn it either this way 90 degrees or this way 270 degrees. Well, he turns it clockwise, which is this direction, so he turns it 270 degrees clockwise. That's the answer. Question 7. Angelique says 7/10 is larger than 3/5. Is she correct? Explain your answer. The answer is yes, she is correct. Since 7 by 10 is greater than 3 by 5, as 3 by 5 equals 6 by 10, where you multiply both sides by 2. And 7 by 10 is, of course, greater than 6 by 10, since 7 is greater than 6. So that's the answer. Question 8. Mike writes a number pattern. He counts on 200 each time. The fourth number in this pattern is 4321. What was the first number in the pattern? He counts on 200 means he adds 200 each time. So he added it 3 times to get the fourth number from the start. So it'll be 4321 minus 3 into 200, which will be equal to 4321 minus 600, 3721. That's the answer. Question 9. Here are 5 number cards. Which card shows that the number is 100 times bigger than 659? 100 times bigger than 659 means 659 into 100, which is equal to 65900. And it's shown by card E. That's the answer. Question 10. Complete the boxes. 1 by dash is equal to 50%. 50% is simply 0.5 or 1 by 2. So we can write 1 by 2. 4 by dash is equal to 4%. 4% can be written as 4 by 100, so it is 100 in the denominator. 3 by 10 equals dash percent. We need to write this with denominator 100. So if you multiply both sides by 10, we get 30 by 100, which means 30%. That's the answer. Question 11. Write these as 24-hour clock times. A, 10:30 p.m. That's simply because it's p.m. we add 12 hours. So we get 22:30 in 24 hours. We do not need to write a colon over here to indicate the minutes and hours because there's 24-hour clock times. And B, 8:45 in the morning. That'll be quarter, which is 60 by 4, 60 minutes, that's why 60. So 60 by 4, 15 minutes. And 2:09 means 15 minutes before 9. So that'll be 8:45 a.m., which can be written as, because a.m. we don't need to change, we just add 08 0.845 hours. We can leave it at 0.845 also, but it's best to write hours. I'm writing it in 2230 as well. So 0.845 hours. That's the answer. Question 12. Here is a number square. Mia is marked on some of the pairs a total 1. Here's another number square. Draw things on the 4 pairs of numbers that total 10 in the square. If we search for the pairs, we can eventually find out that there will be 5.6 and 4.4, then 6.5 and 3.5. And remember, it's given here that you can do diagonals as well. So we need to check diagonals, and checking diagonals gives us 1.6 and 8.4, which is on the top left corner over here. And the last one will be another diagonal, which is 7.5 and 2.5 over here. That's the answer. Question 13. 5 children share 24 meters of ribbon equally. How much ribbon will each child get? Write your answer as a mixed number. So that'll be 24 by 5 meters. That'll be equal to, where that is a mixed number, 4 by 5 meters. That's the answer. 4 by 5. Let's go to question 14. Here's a picture of a 3 by 3 solid cube made of blocks. The outside is painted red. A. How many of the blocks have 3 red faces? That'll be all the corner blocks, because only the corner blocks can be painted 3 faces red. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One of them is hidden because it's behind all the other blocks. So there'll be 8 blocks for 8 corners. B. How many of the blocks have 1 red face? That'll be all the middle blocks, because all the edges have 2 red faces and all the corners have 3, even though you can't see that they have 3, because there will be blocks on this side and below and also behind as well. So we need to trust that there will be more blocks, there will be more faces which are painted in those blocks. So only the center blocks of each face will be painted red. This one is on the left side, this one's behind, and this one is below. So there'll be 6 blocks for 6 faces. That's the answer. Question 15. The Babylonians only used 2 symbols to write the numbers up to 60. This symbol is 1 and this one is 10. So 3 of this symbol, which is somewhat like an eye, and 2 of this symbol, which is a funnel. I'll call this as eye and I'll call this as funnel for now. So 3 eyes and 2 funnels is equal to 32. A. Which numbers are these images present? Well, there'll be 1 eye and 6 funnels, which means 16. And 5 eyes and 3 funnels, 53. B. Write 41 using Babylonian symbols. That'll be 4 eyes and 1 funnel. So if we write like this, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1 funnel. So we can draw 1 funnel like that. That's the answer. Question 16. Here are some number cards. Draw rings around the cards that needed to make a total of 60,606. That'll be 60,606, right? So 60,606. These 3 we can draw a ring around, and that's our answer. Question 17. Draw the reflection of the shape in the mirror line. So we reflect all the 4 points of the shape or vertices in the mirror line, which is this vertical line. So we can reflect that over here. We should have the same distance from the line as the other side. So the original object has this point as the starting point, and over here the image has this point as that vertex. And both of them have a 1 unit smallest distance from the mirror line. Using similar method, we can say that this one, it's 4 units, so we go here, it'll come there. Next is this one, 2 units, so it goes another 2 over here. And then this one over here is also 2 units, so we go another 2 over here. Now we can connect it in the same way that's given the diagram already, just like this, and that's our answer. Question 18. Write these decimals in order, starting with the smallest. So the smallest will be 7.04, then 7.1, then 7.4, and then 7.44. That's the answer. Question 19. Calculate 0.5 plus 4 by 10. That'll be 0.5 plus 0.4. That'll be 0.9. That's the answer. Question 20. Here's a number sentence. 1.9 to 3.6 equals 6.84. Use this number sentence to solve 19 into 3.6 equals, because that'll be 1.9 into 3.6 into 10, because 19 is 1.9 to 10. We'll get 6.84 to 10, 68.4. 6.84 divided by 3.6. This thing has just been brought here, so it's 1.9. 1.9 to 360. That'll be equal to 3.6 into 100. So we multiply the final thing into 100 as well. So we get 684. That's the answer. Question 21. Write all the numbers between 70 and 130 that are divisible by 4 and divisible by 5. That means divisible by 4 and 5, which means divisible by 20. So that'll be, I'll just write divisible by 20 down. That'll be 80, 100, and 120. Because it has to be within the limits of 70 and 130. That's the answer. Question 22. Write the missing angle on the answer line. So we can know that this is 90 degrees. Since this full thing is a straight line, angle sum is 180 degrees, and this is 90, so the other side must be 180 minus 90, which is equal to 90. Now, angles in a triangle add up to 180 degrees, so 90 and 30, and add up with this angle, we get 180. So 180 minus 90 minus 30 will give this angle here, so that'll be 60 degrees. Question 23. Here are two thermometers. What's the difference in temperature shown on the thermometers? The first one shows 12 degrees Celsius, and the second one shows minus 5 degrees Celsius. So it'll be 12 minus 5. That'll be 17 degrees Celsius difference. That's the answer. Question 24. A. 8 friends share $250 equally. How much does each friend receive? That'll be 250 by 8, which is equal to, if you do it correctly, $31.25. That's the answer. $31.25. B. 7 friends go to a concert. The tickets cost $36.95 each. How much does it cost altogether? That will be $36.95 into 7 people. That will be $258.65. That's the answer. Question 25. Ahmed plays a game on a pegboard. He must place black pegs in a line of 4 on the board. He cannot use any point marked with a black circle or these 9 points given. A. 1 peg on Ahmed's line is at the point 1, minus 1. Shade the point to show this peg. So 1, minus 1, that means x equals 1 and y equals minus 1. So that means it'll intersect right there. So we shade right there. B. Write the coordinates of the other 3 points on Ahmed's line. Since he must make a line of 4, it can be horizontal, vertical, or diagonal. In this case, he cannot make a vertical one because there is a gray circle there. He cannot use diagonal because there are gray circles in the corners there. He can use a horizontal though. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. So minus 1, minus 1, 0, minus 1, and 2, minus 1. So you can write these 3 points, which are the other 3 points on the line, and that's the answer. Question 26. Yuri is thinking of a 4-digit whole number. He rounds his number to the nearest 1,000. His answer is 4,000. What's the smallest number Yuri could be thinking of? This is called the lower bound, which will be, because we're rounding to the nearest 1,000, we'll do 4,000 minus 1,000 divided by 2. Why is 1,000 divided by 2? Because nearest 1,000. This is the formula. So the answer minus the number which you're rounding to divided by 2. So 4,000 minus 1,000 by 2, that'll be 4,000 minus 500, which is simply 3,500. That's the answer. Question 27. Here's the sign first. It shows how far it is to London. How many miles is it to London? If 28 kilometers away. 8 kilometers is approximately 5 miles. So how many miles? 5 miles equals 8 kilometers. That means 5 by 8 of a mile equals 1 kilometer. And 28 kilometers will be 5 by 8 into 28, right? And if you do that correctly, you get it as 17.5 miles approximately, since 8 kilometers is only approximately 5 miles and not actually. So that's the answer. Question 28. A. Write three numbers with a mode of 6. So three numbers with a mode of 6 are simply, for example, 6, 6, and 2. How? Because the mode means the most frequently repeated number. And over here there are three numbers, so at least two of them should be 6. So 6 and 6, and the third number can be any number. It can even be a 6 or it can be any other number. For example, writing 2 is also sufficient. B. Write three numbers with a range of 7. Range means when you subtract the largest minus smallest, you get 7. So let's say 3 and 10, they both have a difference of 7. 10 minus 3 is 7, right? So if this is largest and this is smallest, the other number should be in the middle of the two. So it can be anywhere from 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I have all these numbers. You can write any one number. I shall write 5. And with that, I come to the end of the paper. Please like this video, subscribe to our channel, share this video with your friends and family, and comment on how you think this video was. With that, it's me, Sanjay Vasu, signing out. Thank you. Bye.